Are you someone that loves classic horror films and monsters? Do you love Halloween or that creepy vibe? Then Dark Universe over at Epic Universe might be just for you. We're going to check out first impressions today, so come along with us and let's see what it looks like. Now, the portal entry is really cool. It's got a mix of stone with this woody tree feel, and then also this really vibrant purple. And you can see kind of in the archway as you're walking through more mechanical elements, which gives off very much Frankenstein vibes right away, at least in my opinion. This area is known as Darkmoor Village. It is a fictional land created just for Epic Universe, but it gives you that classic monster town feel. I think it looks really cool and it's going to look awesome at night. Now, this land does have two rides and a restaurant and a bar. So I feel like it's equipped, at least, since it's open, to start off pretty well with the possibility of maybe expanding later. Now, besides exploring this really cool space, we are going to hit up the Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment. So this is the big ride here. Think of it kind of like Harry Potter in the Forbidden Forest. So it's got the same mechanical arm, and it is on a moving platform, so it's constantly loading and unloading. So it's a high capacity ride. We see this usually at like 15-20 minute wait time, which it is today, but we've seen it up even higher to like 110, 120 minutes. Majority of the time, though, it's a pretty low wait. So you should be able to get through it pretty quickly. We also have the Express Pass option, so if it is longer, we would use that. Now, a little bit about what this ride is. So it's based off of an experiment that Dr. Victoria Frankenstein is demonstrating when it goes awry, and Dracula kind of gets out / leads a rebellion. And you kind of see the story build as you're going through the queue. There's a lot of really developed rooms and cool techniques that they've used in order to bring that story to life. And they've done a really great job with the animatronics in the new park as well as this ride. So this ride is animatronic heavy. There are sometimes that it gets like a power bump or it does shut down or is delayed. So be really mindful of that if you're trying to time to ride this ride. You should also know that if you get motion sick, to be very mindful of this because it could cause that. It does have child swap available, single rider line, and Express Pass, like I said earlier, and you do have to be at least 48 inches to ride. They will have a test seat available out front, so you are more than welcome to check it out and make sure that this ride will work for you, and also make sure that you get the correct height check so you don't have to wait in line and then be turned away. Now, a couple things to note about this ride is when you're walking through the queue line, there are going to be a few rooms where you get stopped to watch part of the pre-show and get more about the story. However, we walk completely straight through onto the ride. There is going to be a spot where you have to stop and put your stuff in lockers. So we missed all of the cool Victoria Frankenstein, Igor, Frankenstein specifically interaction, which I understand if you're just like cycling people through, but just know that if it's a really fast day and something's not working, you might just get pushed straight through the ride. Now, overall, this ride was really cool. We didn't think Michael would like it so much because he doesn't like scary stuff or horror or monsters, but he really had a great time and it was a lot of fun. The animatronics are really well done, so some of them can pass as like realistic. It again is very similar to that and the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I think I said Forest earlier, but it's the Journey. So it's the same technique ride-wise. Now, we did just pass the Burning Blade Tavern. We are not stopping there right now, but a really cool fact is the windmill will catch on fire, so keep an eye out for that. We are heading over to the Curse of the Werewolf, the second ride in this portal. Now, we are using the Express Pass here. This one is a super slow loading coaster. It took about 25 minutes, even with our Express Pass, to get onto the ride, and the line wasn't that long. So you want to be mindful because we usually see this around 75 minutes or more. Sometimes it's down to like 25, 35. So just know this one will take a second to get into. Something to note about this is you must be 40 inches to ride. There are test seats available out front, child self available, single rider line available, and also express pass because that's what we're using. We had a blast riding this. I wouldn't wait more than like 30 to 40 minutes for it, but it's really cool. It's got a fun little creepy story. You get a rotational element as well as a coaster element. So we highly recommend it. Again, if you get motion sickness, maybe not the best ride for you if you get one of the seats that spin a lot. But overall, both of these rides excellent for this park. Now, as amazing as this portal looks during the day, it can only look better at night, right? So we're gonna come back and check it out a little bit later. Now, we were getting some rainstorms in, so we had to hurry over here and then get out before that happened. But even now, you can kind of see how much more vibrant the entryway is. And then as you go in, that fog really comes out, and that eerie, creepy vibe just gets even better. Now, in the video, it does look a little bit brighter than what it was, but we can tell you that this park, Epic as a whole, and this portal just really comes alive at night. And you'll be able to see the blue electricity going up into Frankenstein's Manor even better at night. Now, there is also this really cool monster face painting experience you can do. Just to note, once you're painted into a monster face, you are not allowed to order drinks in the park anymore because they won't be able to clearly see your eye identification. So just note that. Overall, we really like this portal. We're excited to spend more time here and give you more information on about that, which will be coming out soon. But we highly recommend hanging out here if you get the chance. Now, that's all we have for you this week. If you are not already subscribed, please go hit that subscribe button down below so you can get up to date when we post our new videos. Any questions, comments you have, drop that down below. We'd love to hear from you. And otherwise, we come out with some great new videos in the next week or two. More epic, plus other things. So we hope you have a magical week, and we will see you later. Bye.